Owen Mason. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Owen Mason and welcome back to another video. Today, I just realised the thumbnail says 210 scariest skylanders instead of top 10, but we'll go with it. Today, I'm going to be counting down the top 10 scariest skylanders from all the Skylanders games. Number 1 might surprise you, number 10 might surprise you, but let's go. So number 10 surprisingly is Swarm, and this is because I have a phobia of bees and wasps. They terrify me. I know they do so much good for the environment and they're amazing creatures, but they just scare me so much. Like one, I think it comes from once I was chased like down the road by a bee, literally so long, and I couldn't get away. It just kept chasing me, and it just really scares me. I'm really scared that's gonna happen, so that's why Swarm scares me, and Wasps scare me too. But let's go. So number 9 is Enigma, because everyone knows that mystery is scary. I mean, he has this weird vibe where you can't see his face, but you know it's there. He's really mysterious. It's just really scary to look at. I don't like it. Great design, but it's a spooky design too. But let's go on to number 8, which is Crypt King for obvious reasons. He has this whole Egyptian vibe and it's so cool, but it's also really spooky. His like bright red eyes. This list is probably going to be a lot of undeads, but actually now I think about it, only 3 of them are, I think. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Crypt King has this weird evil thing about him, but he's really cool. But yeah, I would say he is pretty scary, but not as scary as some of the guys from the rest of this list. But let's go on to number 7. Next up we have Graveclobber, who was originally Earth Element but transferred to Water. He is spooky. His very first words when you like play Trap Team and he's introduced is, "I am going to bury you," which that's very threatening. I do not feel safe around him. I'm very glad I don't have his figure because he would probably try and strangle me in my sleep. He is very scary. I know Crypt Crusher finds him the most scary. Not Crypt King, surprisingly. But yeah, he's pretty spooky. On to number 6. Obviously have to have T-Rex on this list, because imagine just walking down the street, mind your own business. Giant tree just comes and attacks you. Favourite Skylander, so he has to be on every top 10 list. Maybe. Nah, he's not going to be on every top 10 list. But he is scary. Like, especially people who haven't played the games. Spooky, giant, and just impressive overall. So cool. Let's go on to number 5, I think it is. And Be Afraid of the Dark. Next up we have Hudsicle, who is literally death in a nutshell. And he's really cool. Like, I love his design, I love his gameplay, especially in Trap Team. And his design is awesome. He's an executioner who likes to execute people by chopping off their heads. What now? But yeah, he's really cool and I really like playing as him, and I love chopping off people's heads because that is what he is. He is a guy with no head who chops off other people's heads, and that is scary. Like, Headless Horseman, scary. He's very cool though. Next up we've got Trap Shadow, who is super cool and super scary. Honestly, out of everyone on this list, if I saw him in real life, like at night just walking down the street, Trap Shadow appears in front of me, throws stuff at me, tries to kill me, I would be petrified. I would run away screaming. Cause it's even not if he was the same size though as his figure, but if he was huge, like he's a lion and he's huge. It's so scary. But let's go on to the top 3. Obviously, I couldn't do this list without Ghost Roaster on here. He's really scary. Like, honestly, when I first saw him, I was like, are they allowed to have this guy in the game? Because, nightmares, no thanks. Yeah, literally just when he's in his ghost form, the giant head that looks like it's about to eat your soul. Literally, there's a reason why on Scander News it's Scanders you should subscribe to or Ghost Roaster will eat your soul. Because Ghost Roaster eats souls for breakfast and then spits them out. It's just, he is evil. Like, not scary, evil. But he's not as scary as these two. Next up we have Hex, who is very, very scary. Probably the scariest calendar ever if it wasn't for number 1. But Hex is spooky. She is the sort of ghost that you do not want to get haunted by. I know you wouldn't really want to get haunted by any ghost, but I'd like to meet a ghost. But yeah, you would not want to get haunted by her because she will make your life miserable. Like, just imagine going to bed, waking up, there's like this demon ghost thing just attacking you. I don't like it. But she isn't the scariest calendar ever. That goes to number 1, Punk Shock. So, this girl is terrifying. Like, no offense to Punk Shock. But it's just the design, mainly. Like, when I first saw her, like, on the Scalanders website stuff, I don't know, I just got freaked out. Because, like, it doesn't look right. She's a fish, but they try to make her face look so realistic. Honestly, it's just really weird and it scares me. I would be lying if she hasn't been in my nightmares once or twice. Some of these Scalanders are just freaky, and I know she wasn't made to be scary, but she is. She is scary, so scary. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the 210 scariest Scalanders. Can't believe I made that mistake on my first day back. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Top 10. I will be doing a few of these. I've actually already written another one of these. It might already be uploaded, might not be. I don't know. But I'm very excited to continue the top 10 videos. But yeah, see you later.